I'm put up with changes. Come pick me up cause I just wanna see the light. I wanna be weightless. Teach me to fly, I won't be coming down.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to do a plan with me in my Erin Condren Focus Teacher Planner for the week of January 31st through February 6th. So I thought to bring in the month of pink and red, I would use this kit that Lindsay did. It's kit 114 and it's called Spring Blossoms. So you probably saw in my previous plan with me, I don't generally lay the full boxes down when I plan the week because I use it to fill in space that I have as I go along. So I wanted to show you what this week is looking like. It is currently Thursday, January 27th, so I am getting a lot of filming done today. I already did the plan with me. I did new releases for 127 and 128, and I also did the font video. So I'm gonna knock this one out, and if I have any voice left, I am going to do the website hack video, which was highly requested when I did a poll on Instagram a couple weeks back. So that's what this week is looking like. I used kit 110 animal prints for this one, and I just love it. I even made room for extra washi in here that I don't normally put in there. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So along with OUC's kit, I am going to be using Monarch Plans. This is her sheet H302 for the days of the week. I also use that this week. I love these little guys. They are tiny, which I so appreciate because it gives plenty of room for the date dots. And then on the date dot notes, I have my leftover headers, my date covers from kit, I think this is 310. I used it in my hourly planner just to play with stickers because I was so excited for that kit. I posted it on, actually it might be going up on Instagram today or tomorrow. It's an adorable kit. So if you haven't checked out her shop, please do. Kristen, she is just the sweetest little doll baby. Also, I really enjoyed chatting with her. But anyway, I had this sheet left over and I wanted to use it because I don't like big date dots. I think they just take up too much space, they cover up too much. So when I got these in and saw how tiny her date dots were, I was like super excited. So I am saving this and I'm going to use every single date dot on this sheet. So let's let the cutter load up real quick. Okay, so I just did a survey in SurveyMonkey, and I'll leave the link down below. I posted it on Instagram yesterday, calling all 8.5 by 11 planner users. I want to do some add-on sheets that people can use in their larger planners along with regular offerings. So like this is a 7x9 kit and I have absolutely no problem using it, but I know that like the washi is a little bit different and weird, so I want to go ahead and like start offering a couple little add-on pieces that people can use in their larger planners that are better fit than the 7x9. So that's what we're doing. So without further ado, once I find my whiteout, we are going to get started.
Could somebody wake me up? I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. Yeah. I just see her face wherever I look. She's standing in the crowd.
Okay, so I am going to speed you through most of this laying down of the weekly part, but I did get some feedback that this was helpful for those with larger planners. So I'm going to show you how I sticker surgery my top here with a 7x9 washi kit. And this is the reason that I use the mini sheets, because the washi strips on them are longer than they are on our 004 and 016, our thin washi and deluxe washi sheet. So it helps give a little bit more. So hopefully I'm not getting in the way of the camera. So I always start on the right side here because this is shorter with the sidebar. So if you have a bigger planner that is crooked. If you have a bigger planner that has a sidebar on the left, you may want to start on the left side because there's generally stuff that you can trim off on the side with the sidebar. So that one's good. I do have a little piece left over here. Did I put this down sideways? No, I didn't. Okay, good. Sideways. I meant upside down, but I didn't do that either, so we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and white this out since I'm all zoomed in and showing you all the things. So I'm just gonna start over here. And I sometimes will start on the right side. It is easier to cut over on this side, but if the pattern doesn't line up quite well enough, it is nice to have the pattern part here. Okay, so what I'm doing is, I'm gonna really zoom you in here, is I'm looking for the repeating pattern part. So I can see that there's like a tiny bit of pink, light pink over on that side here. So I'm gonna try to line it up there. So now you can't even tell that it's a different piece of washi on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and trim that. And there we go. So that is our seam line. Not every pattern works as well. Let me actually go back to this week's real quick because this was a good example of it not lining up exactly perfectly. So like you can kind of see right there, that's the seam. It didn't line up exactly right. But when you're looking at it, just maybe from a distance, it's really not that noticeable, and it doesn't bother me enough to worry about too much. Whoops, went too far. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and back you out, and I'm going to lay down the rest of my washi and my sidebar, and then we will get started with actually planning the week.
So let go, I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, let a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. 'Cause I just wanna see the light. I'm so sick of waiting and getting too restless to be in this dusty town. I've heard of this place where people forget and you get another try. So come open up my door. I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. I won't see your face wherever I look. I'm blinded by the light. I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, died a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. 'Cause I just wanna see the light. Yeah, I just wanna see the light.
Okay, so I have my washi and my section dividers here laid out. I am going to, so I have been using Julie's plans, which I love, but I want to start adding in some of the font 12. And this bottom section I have been using for home, but I find that I do most of my home tasks on the weekend or just stick them in an important section. So I went ahead and made a font 12 I think my friend Dawn will be very proud of me because I told her I have a hard time mixing fonts and things, but I didn't want to make a Julie's plans for just using for a couple weeks until I run out of my Julie's plan stuff. So anyway, I've been using this bottom section for YouTube more often than not because I always seem to have a thumbnail or an upload or something to do as we start doing more and more of the YouTube videos. So I have swapped this bottom to be YouTube instead of homework. So I am just laying down. So now I have my important section, which is where I put anything that must get done that day or appointments or things I definitely, like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it, need to be done on that day. And then I have my admin tasks, my design tasks, my social media, and now my YouTube. And yes, this situation kind of bothering me a little bit, but it's just stickers, right? We're just gonna kind of go with it. So I've got that done. I'm gonna switch over here, and so this part, I always like to do a sideways full box, so I was looking to see which full box I really like that could go sideways, and this one does work, and it's the one that's on the mini kit, but that seemed to be a lot of purple there, so I went ahead and snagged one of these. I very rarely have enough room to lay all 8 down during the week anyway, so I went ahead and grabbed one from the full box sheet. So after that, I do my sidebar over here, and these are kind of like in an ideal week, these are the things that I would like to get done this week and things to put on my radar for next week. So if I can find my this week and next week stickers. I usually, like, I have a full sheet of this week and next week, and I kind of usually like them to be all black because I do like the contrast of the black on these colored stickers, but that is what I'm doing there. So I am actually going to pull one of my zigs out, I think. Yep. I'm going to just use the skinny side of these to do a couple bullet points. Hopefully that's bright enough. There we go. So I got Orange Umbrella trademarked several years ago. If you own a small business, it's something I suggest doing. So nobody could open up a paper-related company that's called Orange Umbrella, and it helps with brand confusion. So I did that. It was about 3 years ago, so I keep meaning to look into when I need to renew that trademark, and I cannot remember how long it. Spaz is over here, off to the right side, swishing her tail around like an angry beast, and she's gonna start knocking all my stickers off. So anyway, I need to renewal. Look into that and find out when I need to renew that and let them know that I am still actively using Orange Umbrella so that I can cover myself in case of any situations like that. So right now I don't have too much that since I'm still working on this week's spread, I won't move anything else over until then. So we need to start getting into the basics of what we have going on. I have an eyelash appointment. I was supposed to have one this week, but it had to get rescheduled, which is totally fine. I've been seeing my girl for years. She does not reschedule me unless she absolutely needs to. But that is going to be at 3:30 p.m. next Wednesday. So we've got that. We can get rid of that ugly thing there. I'm going to put that up there. That is the only appointment that I have going on next week, which is awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and lay down, let's see, we do invoices. I pull invoices down on, let's see if I can find them, on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for Ashley for printing the favor side of the business. So I'm going to use these appointment labels turned upside down to note that. And again, that will go on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I do those at home in the morning before I come in around 6. So I'm going to put those at the very top so I can see it at night before I go to bed, or first thing in the morning when I check in with my, whoops, not on Tuesday, with my planner. So that is that. Sunday we run payroll. I like to get paid weekly, so I pay the girls weekly, which means I have to submit those before business close on Monday, but Mondays are a little chaotic around here. Luckily, I can proudly say I have only forgotten to run payroll twice ever in the history of OUC. And luckily, everybody's been awesome about it. I mean, small business, you do what you gotta do, right? Okay, so the bottom right, I've been using for my currently reading section. So I just finished a book, The Wrong Family. If you like thrillers, I highly suggest it. It was a really twisted book. I just finished that, and then I had heard like wonderful things about the fox, the mole, the hound, the horse, I don't know. So I had borrowed it from the library, and I don't know if I am not getting it, but I think it's a kid's book, and it doesn't come across well on my Kindle. So it's all in this cursive writing. So anyway, I trashed that. I returned that back. So I now need to find another book to read. So I will be starting it probably today, which means I won't finish it this week, but I'll put this down just in case I do happen to breeze right through it and have another book that I need to read for next week. It's been so busy here, I haven't been able to do a lot of reading at night, or maybe I'm just so tired at the end of the day that I just can't do a lot of reading. I don't know. So Lindsay's kids and my kids are in a bowling league together on Saturday. And with the holidays and everything, and then Lindsay was feeling a little under the weather one week, and then her kids had some other stuff going on the weekend, one weekend. So it's been like a month since I've seen her. So I'm super excited for this coming weekend to finally see her and see her kids. So that will be on Saturday morning. And on Tuesdays every week, I work on the newsletter that goes out on Thursday night. So if you are not signed up for the newsletter, you can do that by just going to the website, orangeumbrellaco.com or shopouc.com, and sign up for that. I send out a newsletter once a week. It's short, it's sweet, it just goes over the new releases that we've done, both kit and non-kit stuff, and kind of talks about our popular items and then our other new releases that we have, or top sellers that we have for the week. So I'm going to go ahead and put new releases on Thursday. Next Thursday will be kit, I think 127, yep, no, 127 and 128. So I just filmed the new release videos for those. I'm really excited. Those are both absolutely beautiful kits. So more spring kits coming your way. One is floral, but it's got some other really cool elements in it, and the other one is kind of plant-based with a pink or a peach and purple theme. So I'm really excited about that. So let's see, what else do we need to do? I did not put out the recycling this week, so I'm definitely going to need to do that next week, and that picks up on Wednesday. So I'm going to need to put it out on Tuesday. So I don't put it out every week, so I kind of forget. So I actually put, even though recycling pickup is on Wednesday, putting it out is going to be on Tuesday. So I need that reminder there. Okay, so I am going to need to do some editing. Let's see if I may not have I don't have my YouTube stickers here with me. I use them all the time, so I keep them in the back, and I think I left them at home with the rest of this kit. So I'll hold off on that a little bit. Let's see, what else do I have? Okay, so next week is the first of the month, which means it will be time to pay our mortgage. And we are getting so close, like probably about 2 years out from paying off our house. And, you know, if I can brag on us for a minute, we bought this house in 2011, and we should have it paid off within the next 2 years. So we are super excited about that. So it has actually gotten to the point where I don't even mind paying it anymore, because it is just, most of it's going to principal at this point. And it's a good feeling. It's a really good feeling. So here we go. Let's see, what did I do with my pen? So I need to pay. So I also go ahead and pay the shop mortgage at the same time, even though that's not due until mid-month. It just helps me remember. So we're gonna put mortgage and shop. So even though we own the shop itself, it's under a different business name, so it's kind of a whole thing. I have to write a rent check from OUC to the business that owns the building and then pay the mortgage. So that kind of is why I do it at the same time. So that way I can do the actual check payment and then the actual mortgage payment at the same, you know, give it a week to clear and do all that kind of stuff. So I've got that in. So we've got the mortgage and shop. Wednesday evening, you can't tell today because I didn't, but Wednesday evening I usually paint my nails so that they are nice for the, let's see, what color do I want to use there? Let's use this one, so that I have nicer looking nails for YouTube videos that are fresh. But I've kind of been letting my nails take a break. They were kind of starting to chip and peel a little bit, and I can kind of keep an eye on it better when they're not painted. All right, but we're gonna paint nails. All right, and we will use, I mean, you don't see me using pink a lot, so we might as well just go for it. I'll put that on Wednesday. Okay, and I'm trying to think what else. I think that's pretty much it for right now, because I have so many days left in this week to try to finish everything else. So what am I doing right now? I am working on the mystery kit weeklies. I want to finish those, and the dailies. We have a new Spaz character icon that Lindsay did that I'm going to be publishing next week. I'm still working on the gem plans, months and years. I'm making progress on those. I gotta get those finished. I need to take a couple of photos today. I hope I can get that done. What else? I think that is pretty much it. I have the font video done. So I think everything else I'm still gonna try to achieve. I may not get our tax organizer that our CPA needs printed, so that might end up going to next week, but I think that might be it for this week. So that is how it's turned out so far. I'll be sure to post on all the socials what it looks like when it's finished. So thanks for coming along, guys. Have a good day.
Could somebody wake me up? I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. Yeah, I just see your face wherever